Hi, everybody. My name is Rouham Manzoor, and today we are back for another episode of Study Abroad with Maces. And today we'll be talking with our largest recruitment partner, which is Tokyo International University in Japan. We started working with Japanese universities about 12 years ago, and TIU has been with us for about 8 years now. It's been a long history with a lot of students who have, been able to change their lives by studying in Japan and studying in TIU. So I'm so happy to be with Mr. Paul Schneider of Tokyo International University. Paul, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, Rouham. Thank you so much for the introduction, and I'm really excited to be here to speak with everyone today about university opportunities here at TIU, and to give you a little bit of an introduction about what life in Japan is like.
Well, so what is it like? I'm right now sat in Toronto. It's quite cold and raining, so it's not the best weather here. How is it going there?
So thankfully, winter in Tokyo is not too cold. You still need a winter jacket and a scarf, but it's not too bad. But Japan is fantastic. I am from the United States originally, but I've been living in Japan now for 11 years. I can't believe it's already been that long. But I was also a university student here, and it changed my life. It was the best decision I ever made for myself. And every day is still exciting and brings me a sense of wonder. There's not a day that goes by that I don't appreciate and enjoy my life here. So that's why I'm really excited to kind of share this opportunity with everybody.
Japan is very, very unique in that way where, the architecture, the way of doing things is so different. It's gaining a lot of popularity, and a lot of students from Bangladesh more and more are asking about studying and living in Japan. So that's great. That we are in this very unique time where we are able to make that happen for our students. Paul, how we do this usually is we're going to go through a short presentation, which you'll feature the university, and then we will go into some questions. So without any further ado, I will include the slideshow, and then you can start.
All right, everybody. Again, hello, and welcome to this really exciting presentation about an opportunity to change your life, study here at Tokyo International University. And just to give you a little bit of information about the university to begin with. So we really want to encourage students to, kind of build this global mindset. You're going to be studying with people from all over the world. For most of you, it's going to be your first time out of maybe your home country. For me, studying abroad was my first time out of Japan. And we want to build internationally minded students. It'll change, the course of your life and the way that you interact with other people and the way you see yourself in your own country. We have 100 nationalities on campus, which of course includes a really vibrant Bangladeshi community. We have 7,000 students on campus, 1,700 of which are international students. And we have a 78% international faculty. So most of your professors are actually going to be non-Japanese. They're going to be from places like the US, the UK, China, South Korea, Australia. And we are ranked the 5th most international university in the Tokyo metropolitan area. We are a 2-campus system. So you will spend your first semester here at the Kawagoe campus. It's located in Kawagoe City, which is about 35 to 40 minutes outside of the Tokyo city center. These are just some images of the campus itself and what you can expect to, see while you're here at the Kawagoe campus. This is also where our dormitories are located. Now, for most of you, you will be here at the Ikebukuro campus for most of your time as a student. Our international students spend 3.5 semesters here. So it'll be, 7.5 semesters here. So it'll be 3.5 years that you'll be here at the Ikebukuro campus, located right in central Tokyo. Ikebukuro is a really vibrant and exciting area, and I'll share you a little bit more of that in just a bit. Yeah, these are just some images of the campus. It's a brand new campus, just opened in 2023. And we have here images of the atrium, the global commons, which includes a cafe, outdoor terraces, libraries. So it's a really great, exciting place. And yeah, brand new. Tokyo is the city. So I know maybe a lot of you have never been to Japan, but maybe have some interest in Japan itself. But Tokyo is an absolutely incredible city, you guys. I'm originally from New York, and Tokyo just completely blows me away every time. It is the second best city overall, ranked by QS City, rankings for students, and number one in employer activity. So we have more and more need for international students in Japan, including people like myself and like you guys. So there are so many job opportunities here for you in Tokyo after graduation. It's also ranked the safest city in the world. It's the most innovative city in the world, and is ranked number one in Asia and number 3 in the world. So it is a fantastic place to be a young person, to be a student, and to start your career. It's clean, it's convenient, incredible healthcare, highly efficient transportation. This is just a scene of just an area of central Tokyo. It's called Omotesando. I was just here over the weekend. And it's really close to our campus. So these are kind of images that you might see, when you're around the city. This is images from Kawagoe City. So this is where our first campus is located, where you'll spend your first half year. It's a bit more of a traditional area, and you get to kind of experience the temples and the old architecture, rivers and cherry blossoms, and also big shopping malls and department stores. So you still have that traditional experience, but you still have the accessible, grocery stores, convenience stores of everyday life. But most of your time, again, will be spent here in the Ikebukuro area. All the images that you see here are located only a 5 to 10 minute walk from campus. So you really are located right in the heart of Tokyo. You have things like the biggest anime and manga store in the world, a Pokemon Center, parks with, restaurants and movie theaters, planetariums. I mean, it really is an absolutely fantastic place to just hang out. So you are also so lucky that you'd be studying in a place like Ikebukuro. Many of you might be familiar with Shibuya. It is the largest crosswalk in the world. And many people, when they visit Japan, come here to the Shibuya area. But it's very close. We're only a 12-minute train ride away from Shibuya. And just to give you an idea of how big Ikebukuro is, it is actually the 3rd busiest train station in the world, right after Shinjuku Station and Tokyo Station, which are also located here in Tokyo. There are tons of dining opportunities here for you in Tokyo. There's over 160,000 restaurants, everything from traditional Japanese cuisines to international cuisines. And we also have a ton of halal options as well. So you will have an endless amount of different types of cuisine options here in the city. Now, moving on to our programs. So we have 3 different majors. Now, these are all taught in English. Japanese is not a requirement for you to study here at TIU. The 3 majors that we have are business economics, digital business and innovation, and international relations. For those that are interested in business economics, studying here in Japan, one of the world's largest economies, this program is really set to give you management skills, marketing skills, learning about economics, finance, and entrepreneurship. So this really builds the skill set that you need to succeed in the business world. Let's say maybe you want to start your own business or have an idea on how you can maybe radicalize or change the business scene, right? So this really is a great opportunity for students who are interested in this world. And as you can see, we have a photo here in the bottom left of some of our students. They actually just joined a business forum here in Shibuya, the Impact Forum. And, so our students are very active and passionate about this as well. So digital business and innovation tends to be one of our more popular majors. So let's say that you really want to learn those same business skills that you would learn in business economics, but you want to take a more digital approach to it. So you are interested in digital business. You want to learn things like digital marketing. Maybe you're interested in artificial intelligence or deep learning or fintech. So you're taking a more IT approach to business world, skills. So this is really a great major for students who want to take a kind of digital spin on their future career. And international relations. This was actually my major when I was a university student. So this is really to help you gain career critical skills in leadership, research, communication. The major covers things like global governance, human rights, international politics, security issues, culture and society. Why do countries go to war with each other? How does trade impact the way that countries interact? As you can see here in the bottom right corner, we have our International Relations Student Association. They're very active. They do research groups. They meet with professors. They do all different types of academic events, and they also do off-campus things like go hiking. They do movie nights with each other. So it's a really great opportunity for you to build research skills and also, learn about global politics and get to hang out with really cool other students. So the great thing about university life here at TIU, your academics can actually be customized. So let's say that you're a BE student, but you really want to take, a course in IR, maybe Japanese popular culture, and you feel like that can help you in your future career, or maybe you're just interested. So this is a great opportunity for you to also take electives from other courses for, to gain actually credits for your degree. So Japanese language. So I know many of you watching might be curious. Well, I'm moving to Japan. What do I do? So the thing about Japanese language is there is no prior knowledge needed when you come to Japan. TIU Japanese courses here, we offer everything from beginner to advanced levels. And it's there for you to become fluent in Japanese and to be competitive in the job market. I, for one, did not know any Japanese when I arrived here, but I took all 4 years of Japanese courses at university, and it gave me the skills I needed to really find a good job after university. So I always really encourage students to go ahead with their Japanese studies. However, it is not a requirement. Only the first semester, which is elementary Japanese 1, is required just to help you with your daily life. But then you can go on to intermediate, advanced, and upper advanced and business Japanese. Now, this is here to really get you fluent in Japanese. And I always encourage students to do it because why not? It's a great opportunity and it's included in your tuition. So those classes are there for you to take as you like. We also are really passionate about connecting students outside of the classroom as well. A lot of our IR professors in particular have a lot of connections with the embassies and also the American military bases here in Japan. So we actually take students off campus. We recently took students to the embassy of the European Union delegation. We took them to the embassy of India to meet the ambassador. They've also have had many United Nations staff members come and speak to the university. We took them to the American military bases, the naval bases, to learn more about the Japan-U.S. partnership, and also post-World War II, politics. So it's a really great opportunity for you to not only learn in the classroom, but to actually, get out of the classroom and see these things for yourself. And Japan being one of the world's most influential countries, both politically, culturally, this is a really great experience, I think, for all students. So student life support. Many of you are going to be leaving your families for the first time. It was the first time for me too. And for most of you, it's going to be your first time moving abroad, as it was for me. So this can be quite frightening, a little bit nerve-wracking. But the great thing about TIU is that we really have a full student life support for you to access anytime. Our international office, they will actually pick you up at the airport. They arrange airport pickup when you first arrive here in Japan. They have medical and emergency assistance for you. They help you find housing off campus. They help you with visa renewal, opening up bank accounts, getting your cell phone started. And we also have a student group. They all speak Japanese, and they have office hours twice a week to help students with anything that they might need. So you have a full range of staff and students here to help support you in your daily life here in Japan. This is just some more images from our Ikebukuro campus. This is our Learning Commons. It's a lounge where you get free coffee every single day, including myself. Free coffee or tea, you get one free cup. You can actually work here as well. If you see in the photo, the students wearing blue shirts behind the TIU Commons desk, they're actually staff members. And so they make coffee and tea and other drinks, and they get paid to work on campus. There's study booths here, and they do international exchange events as well. So it's a really great place to hang out, really central part of the Ikebukuro campus. For those of you that are really interested in studying Japanese, this is a great resource for you. You can use the Japanese Commons here to basically work with Japanese students or teachers. They act as tutors. They're always on site. And this is a place for you to practice your daily conversation. Maybe you're studying for an exam and you need some help with a grammar point, or maybe you just have some questions, or you want to make some Japanese friends. This is a great opportunity for you. Now, our Model United Nations is probably one of our strongest clubs here on campus. They're an award-winning club. They host and attend conferences in Japan and abroad. They recently were in Indonesia, South Korea. And so it's a fantastic, experience for students to engage in that. Students from all over the world get together here at our TIU MUN. And it's really fun. It's exciting and intellectually stimulating. So I really encourage you, for those that are interested in international politics, this really is a fantastic opportunity. We also have TEDx TIU. So for those of you that are familiar with TEDx, they do speeches and other types of things. We even have our own YouTube channel. This is all run by students. And Holt Prize, those that are interested in entrepreneurship and business might want to join the Holt Prize team. But we have a wide range of other club activities, including sports. Please do be aware, some of the sports clubs do require Japanese, but we've had actually some of our students from Bangladesh go on to get really good at Japanese. They're part of the soccer team. It's very cool, archery and other things like that. We have an international festival every year that is designed and organized by students and is an opportunity for students to show their culture. These students from Bangladesh every year always have like a big party. They do dances, they make Bangladeshi food. So it is a really fun opportunity for students to get to know you and get to know Bangladesh. And that goes for all students. I think the American booth, they did hamburgers and French fries, Vietnam, Thailand. There's tons of different ways for you to experience your fellow students' cultures. So we do this once a year in the fall, and we have famous Japanese voice actors from different anime and manga come. We have Japanese actors, and so it is a really big event, and it is also open to the public. So you'll have members of the community come and join you for this event. Our dormitories are located on our Kawagoe campus, which is our first campus I had mentioned earlier, where students spend their first semester. These are fully furnished. They're quite affordable. And they are there for students, available for students for their first semester. So we encourage students to stay here at the dormitories. And when we pick you up at the airport, they will actually bring you directly to the dorms. And you'll stay at the dorms for your first semester. After your first semester, the international office will work with you and help you find off-campus housing. But yeah, the dormitories are there for you to use, and they are fully furnished and really quite nice. And it's a great opportunity for you to get to know your fellow classmates. Exchange programs. So we also offer exchange programs at 290 different study abroad destinations, including the United States, Canada, China, South Korea, all over Europe. So you can basically double study abroad. You come to Japan, and then you work with the International Exchange Office, and they can actually help you apply for one of these exchange programs. You pay the same TIU tuition. You don't have to pay any more tuition of the other host university, and you get to experience another country, another culture. So we have students that every year that really take advantage of this opportunity, and they go to a different country and study abroad. So definitely look into it if you're interested. We also have a career center on campus, which is really, really incredible, you guys. I did not have such a system when I was a student, but you guys are very, very lucky to have the Career Center here. So the Career Center is equipped to help international students find jobs upon graduation. They always encourage students to study Japanese to really help them expand their opportunities. But they do internships, career fairs. They have one-on-one individual counseling. You'll actually be assigned a Career Center counselor. They do seminars. Our internships are actually usually done in the summer and winter breaks, and you actually get credits towards your degree to do an internship. And there is a 98% job offer rate for those that actually use the Career Center here at TIU. So I please encourage you to use the Career Center as a tool to stay here in Japan, find a job. And the Career Center staff are really helpful, and they're always here to bend over backwards and kind of, do everything they can to. Their job is to get you a job. So definitely go and speak to them. Part-time work. So you can actually work part-time here in Japan as a student. You can work at a cafe, you can work at a Starbucks, any fast food restaurants. I mean, really, it's up to you. I worked at a matcha green tea cafe. That was my first part-time job when I was a student. And you actually get paid for it. And it's pretty good. It's about 1,113 yen per hour, about $8.25 an hour. And in Tokyo, this keeps increasing as well. And you can actually work on campus too. You can work as a peer assistant, a tutor. You can work at the cafe on campus. There's many different opportunities for you to work both on and off campus. So I know certain study abroad destinations only, for example, the United States only allow students to work on campus. But here in Japan, you can do any part-time job you want. 20 hours during the semester and then 48 hours during your holidays. And cost of living. I think what a lot of people don't get about Japan, or a misconception they have about Japan, is that it's very expensive. It is not nearly as expensive as other parts of the world. Coming from a place like New York, if you guys are interested in studying abroad in Canada, the US, or Europe, you'll be very shocked to see that Japan is a portion of that price.
Paul, I'm jumping in here because I'm a parent of a university-going student. My daughter goes to university in Montreal, and for her, we pay close to $3,000 per month just on her rent and food. So it's an on-campus housing with a meal plan. So just for that, we pay around $3,000. So when that's Canadian dollars, which is about 2,500 US. So compared to that, your entire living expense within $690 is really a steal when you compare it with major Canadian or US cities.
It's incredible. I mean, this is like for our students living in apartments off campus. Also for me, to back this up, when I was a student, I was paying a little under $300 US per month for my rent. And I actually when I was working part-time, I actually was able to cover my own rent. So my family didn't have to. I didn't have to burden my family with my rent, and it really helped me. Just I had some extra money to spend afterwards as well, and I didn't have to go into large amounts of debt or kind of burden my family with large amounts of money every month. So it's really incredible just how affordable living in Tokyo is. And mind you, Tokyo is the biggest city in the world and the world's fourth largest economy. So it's incredible at just how affordable life here is. So definitely take that consideration if you're looking for something that's maybe a little bit more kind of on a budget. And you still get this incredible experience of living in Japan, living in Tokyo. It's the coolest city in the world. So, and this is coming from someone that's born and raised in New York. So I really do love Tokyo. And then moving on to our tuition and scholarships. So this again is so much more affordable than a lot of universities in Europe and in the United States, North America. The average tuition cost without scholarship is approximately $11,000 per year. So without scholarship, your total cost would be about $40,000. And this is often about the price of 1 year in some institutions in North America. So just to give you kind of an idea. So for IR and for both DBI, there's a slight price difference. It's not too drastic. But just to give you an idea of our scholarship opportunities, students can receive 30, 50, 80, or up to 100% tuition reduction based on the quality of their application, which MACES will help you with. So we do see we get a lot of great students from MACES, and we do see a lot of great scholarships. So we really encourage students to go ahead and apply with MACES. And yeah, you might be able to receive a really high scholarship. So definitely.
I mean, we've been doing this for quite some time, and what we have seen is TIU is usually very, very fair with the way scholarships are given, but it doesn't depend on one factor. It doesn't just depend on academics or English, but it's a holistic approach. The entire student's profile is taken into account.
Yeah. So basically, your whole profile is taken into account, as Rouham has mentioned. So depending on, your grades and everything like that, it'll be balanced out, which is, I think, a really great way for, the path for students to get scholarship opportunities. We also have a MUN scholarship, which is kind of for enrollment. It's an enrollment fee waiver. So let's say that at your high school, you had a Model United Nations and you have experience, you're eligible to apply for the MUN scholarship, which will save you close to $2,000. We also have other scholarships as well, including the JASO scholarship. It's a monthly stipend for 6 to 12 months of about $500. I was also a recipient of JASO, and we do see a lot of students get the JASO scholarship. It's a kind of.
With regards to the JASO scholarship, I feel like most of our students have been able to get it. It's not a guaranteed scholarship for everybody, but we have seen in the past really, really solid success rate for Bangladeshi students. It pays around 48 or 49,000 yen per month for 6 months if you start in September, and for 12 months if you start in April. So it's a really nice way to subsidize your next year's living expenses or something like that. It's really helpful for students.
Yeah, it was really a lifesaver for me as well. So, I was able to kind of cushion my expenses my first year, and it was really unexpected. I was like, oh, wow, I got the JASO scholarship. And yeah, a lot of our international students get the JASO scholarship. So definitely give it a try, But as for admissions, so this is our kind of minimum requirements. So all students from Bangladesh, in 12-year education, you are all eligible. And the minimum English proficiency requirement is an IELTS 5.5 if you are a first-year student, or 6.0 if you're a transfer student. But please be aware that our average IELTS score right now is I think around a 6.7. So you really want to try to get that IELTS score as high as you can. We also accept Duolingo and other test score types as well. But please definitely work hard on that IELTS score. If you get that IELTS score up, it'll really just increase your opportunity for scholarships. Now for the application materials, it's very straightforward. It's simple. There's no exam required and there's no interview. This is an online application form at my TIU account. You have to write a statement of purpose, which is a short essay about why you want to apply to TIU and how TIU can help you achieve your future goals, your academic transcripts, your English test scores, and a letter of recommendation from a teacher or a counselor at your current school. Maces is incredible. They will help you every step of the way. That is what they do. So I'm not sure if you have anything to add to this, Rouham.
Yeah, thank you so much, Paul. So if you're interested in applying to TIU, please get in touch with us. We will help you do the application. You can give us the statement of purpose. We will help you make it slightly better. We have a staff who reviews the statement of purpose. We will not write it for you, but we will review it just like your elder brother would or something like that. We will make sure your accommodation or application is properly done. And also, we will help you with the visa and all those requirements. There are no charges. We don't charge any fees to our students. So please feel free to apply through us. We have we've been so lucky because we have now, close to thousands of students studying at TIU. We can help you set up a mentorship, to get you in touch with previous students as well. These are important when you're spending such an important part of your life studying abroad. It's important to know that you're in the right hands. We definitely would love to help you with that. You can get in touch with us by Facebook, www.facebook.com/macesbd. You can get in touch with us through our website, www.macesbd.com. You can call us or WhatsApp us at 017-556-60012. You can also email us, mail@macesbd.com. Sorry, Paul, I kind of usurped your...
No problem at all. No problem at all. That kind of brings me to, one moment. Yeah, we'll I guess, and just really briefly about the intakes as well. So if you are interested in applying, you go to Maces. We have both April intake and September intake. So currently we have only 2 slots open left for September 2025, which is January 8th to the 29th and March 19th to April 9th to apply. So if you are interested in applying for 2025, September next year, you still have a shot. And please go and talk to Rouham and his team. They will help you again every step of the way.
And if you're listening to us on the 18th of January, from 12 o'clock p.m. to 4 p.m., we're having a virtual Japan University study fair. So Paul will be there. He is amazing with students. If you have any questions, he would be very, very happy to help you in that journey as well. And Paul, maybe you can also do that introduction as well. I mean, I know you've helped so many students.
Yeah, you guys, I've been to Bangladesh. I've been with the Maces team. They are absolutely incredible. I am always blown away at just how great they are with students and the way that they are passionate about helping you go achieve your dreams, going abroad to, wherever you'd like to go. And I will be there. I love working with students. I was also an international student myself here in Japan. And I am here to basically help you with any questions you might have about life in Japan, life at TIU. And I'm very, very excited to meet everybody on January 18th. I will see you there between 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. And very much looking forward to it. So really, really excited to welcome you to the session. And hopefully I'll be excited to welcome you to Japan as well. And also, please be aware, Maces is TIU's only official partner in Bangladesh. They're our only official representative. If you are interested in TIU and there's another company that is advertising our university, please be aware that they are not our partner. So for any TIU related inquiries, yes, go to Maces. Again, they are our only trusted partner in Bangladesh. They are our only partner there.
Yeah, Paul, when we started working with Japanese universities, not many people knew about the opportunities that are available for students going to Japan. And over time, I think we've been very good at building that brand, and so many students have benefited from it. Specifically, a lot of our TIU students are now really, really successful in their work life. So, there's a history there, and people are interested. The students are now really interested to study in Japan. But unfortunately, there are lots of companies in Bangladesh which are working in this sector who are targeting the specific universities that we work with, specifically TIU. Sometimes they're manipulating students, taking huge fees, creating fake documents and applying. Of course, this is not at all encouraged, and ultimately doesn't help the student. So please save yourself from getting cheated or by a company that it does not have your best interest in mind. So thank you so much, Paul, for making that clear.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. And I guess that kind of concludes our introduction. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to talk about opportunities here at TIU and here in Japan.
So thank you so much, Paul. Guys, if you have listened in, TIU offers a fantastic opportunity for students. Not only do they offer great degrees like business economics, international relations, digital business and innovation, like with majors like data analytics and artificial intelligence, students get the opportunity of 30% to 100% scholarship. There is the JASO scholarship that you can also apply for. So there's a lot of opportunities for students, international students who are interested in studying in Japan at TIU. I hope you'll apply. Please get in touch with us. You can get in touch with us by Facebook, www.facebook.com/macesvd, or our website. Once again, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much, Paul.
Thank you so much. Thanks so much, Rouham. Bye-bye.
Bye.